You've heard the expression beauty is pain, but it shouldn't be. Hair relaxers are most commonly used on African American women's hair to chemically straighten or smooth it. But research shows chemicals like formaldehyde used in relaxers are toxic and linked to several kinds of cancers. NBC 15's Karis Harmon joins us now. Karis, the Food and Drug Administration is trying to ban some of these products.
Yeah, they are, Andrea, and that's because they say the chemical is linked to short-term health effects like breathing problems and long-term health effects like an increased risk of certain cancers.
When I think about formaldehyde, that kind of brings me back to like 7th grade dissecting frogs. Is that the same chemical that we're talking about?
It is. We were just talking about either dissecting frogs, dissecting pigs. It's usually used by morticians in the embalming process.
Formaldehyde is a colorless and flammable gas that is used for a variety of things, like the production of fertilizer and resin. And it's also used for certain hair straightening products that women in the African American community know well, relaxers.
Before it was not, you were not professional if you didn't have a certain straight look.
Pamela Henshaw is a cosmetologist and instructor who specializes in natural hair.
Everybody I've known that had a relaxer.
She says relaxers used to be more common, but now she only has about 2 clients that still get that service.
Cancer of the scalp, from scalp burns, and hair loss. That's unrepairable.
If the relaxer is left on for too long, the mixture of chemicals can cause an allergic reaction and burn you.
Monitor your client, make sure that it's left on the proper amount of time for your client, and you can't go on the phone, go to lunch, then we'll be back. So you have to really stay there and make sure it doesn't burn the scalp.
But that's only the short-term effects. New research published this month by Boston University in a long-running study showed that postmenopausal Black women who used chemical hair straighteners like relaxers had higher risk of developing uterine cancer. Those who reported using hair relaxers more than twice every year or for more than 5 years had a 50% increased risk of uterine cancer.
The FDA came out and said, hey, there have been studies that have shown that ongoing exposure to formaldehyde results in, identifying some increased cases of cancer.
Cancers like breast, ovarian, and uterine cancers are the most common. And Henshaw says times are changing. Now, Black women do not have to straighten their hair to be accepted.
They are wearing their own natural hair. They're wearing locks. They're wearing braids. And before, we weren't accepted for that. So I'm very happy to see that people are embracing their own natural beauty, and people look upon it now differently. You ain't got to have your hair straightened to have beautiful hair.
The FDA could ban formaldehyde from hair products by April of next year. Andrea?
Karis, thank you.